All right, next game, game two. Game two I was speaking about, which was the first game yesterday, which was the New York Knicks and the Indiana Pacers, which was a great series. It's turned out to be a good series. Both teams defended their home court well. Yesterday, we seen New York Knicks lose and fall short to the Indiana Pacers. It was the game. The game was a rout, in the beginning that they even went down as more than 30 points in this game. The Pacers ended up winning 121 to 89. From the get go, this game seemed like it got out of hand. It seemed like they punched the Knicks in the mouth from the gate, and they couldn't recover. You seen, looking at the game, a few of the stats that stood out to me. Brunson, he's still got that foot injury. He had 18 points. And then that second best player on the team right now, Hart, only contributed with 2 points. So they have they normally have a balanced attack. They normally win with their energy, but it seemed like they came out a little flat. But honestly, the Pacers seemed like they were hitting almost every shot. It seemed like they were rolling. If you look at the stat line, for the Pacers, nothing really stood out too much. You had Halliburton with 20. You had Pascal Siakam with 14. Miles Turner 13 points. Then the bench the bench came through. If you look at T.J. McCollum, he had 15 points, 10 assists. So that's big. That's big off your bench, not on duty. That's big time playing off your bench. And then you got, you had Toppin. He had 14 points off the bench. So it seemed like it was a rout from the beginning. The Knicks couldn't recover. I expect Brunson to do his thing. I don't know how his foot feeling. I can't really pick a clear winner in this series because it's like they're so evenly matched in this series. If you look at it, they seem like they're like evenly matched. It's like they match up well. They have the small defenders, or I said the short defenders, who are making it a little difficult on Brunson. I think Brunson, he's an extraordinary player, one of the best players we have in this league. Honestly, I think he has a little problem with shorter players guarding him opposed to taller players. It's just my opinion. I don't know, because they kind of playing them tough, playing them tight, not on duty, but playing them aggressively. Making it difficult on them. Not saying that they're stopping them and so forth and so on, because you're never going to be able to stop a superstar. You're only going to be able to slow them down or possibly make it difficult on them. I think that they're just, making it difficult on them, as I said. But, the first really 2 games, I would say Halliburton kind of struggled, but he's come alive in the last 2 games. In my opinion, like I said, I don't really know who's going to win this series. I just think that, it's going to be a good series as well. As I look at it from what I see, if you look at the Pacers team, to kind of like dive into it a little bit, it seemed like, they kind of got hit a stride with these last 2 wins. Like their stride, has been different. So we'll see what happens when we get back in that Garden. But Halliburton said he's going to play better, and that's what he did. He came out. The last 2 games came out, played amazing. So shout out to them. Just got to see how the Knicks respond, being on their home floor in the next game. But I expect this game possibly to go 7 as well. Don't have a winner, but if I had to choose a team that I thought would win based off of the team and the bench and the coach, even though they both have great coaches. Just if I had to choose, I would definitely choose. I think the Pacers should probably going to win this series within 7 games. I could be wrong, but right now the way they're looking with the momentum, I would kind of choose the Pacers also with the Knicks star player being injured with that foot. He's a little hobbled, so we'll see what happens. But in my opinion, great series. The guys continue to play hard, continue to put yourself in position to win. And I really appreciate the hard play and the effort that these guys are giving out there night in, night out. So, good series.